Welcome back, everybody. Let's play Hot Wheels Road Race. So, as always, between any two given recording sessions, there's a bunch of stuff going on. In this case, some discovery about certain things. Partly that I was somehow mixing up one of these racers really badly. Somehow I thought Sweet 16 was actually Quarter Mile Coupe. I don't know how. So I guess this wasn't really Metacog after all. Which probably explains why this particular car, Power Pistons, was actually being so aggressive towards it. Although, yeah. Having had some relation to having had some relation to, I have a good top view. Some relation to Metacog anyways, being on the same team and all that. It's nice to see a place that's actually a new theme, water this time. And yeah, he's still here. So, it's been discovered that the last track I did, Emerald Crater, is in fact, well, I have a few things to talk about. Oh jeez, it's like in your bay. It's wonderful. I love doing this sort of thing. Very different underwater aesthetic too. I like this one. But it's been discovered that some things went on. I don't recognize this blue car. Why do I not recognize this blue car? I booster I want to pick up there. Oh, it's just blue light. Okay. I recognize you. Car whose name is for some reason escaping me right now. Believe me. Yeah, though. So maybe me mistaking Sweet 16 was just the work of that or something. Who knows? For some reason, the button for Nitro completely escaped me just then. I will have another opportunity to get that, but I'm not very impressed right now with how I'm doing. Ah. Ah. Okay. New track with the tough car. After not having played for a week. Tough times. But also, so as I was saying, Emerald Crater works out to be the track that I've heard it rumored, and it seems true, on the GameCube version of the game is actually impossible to get all the pickups on, which is a very unfortunate circumstance. That prevents us from, one, 100%ing the game, but two, getting a particular... Really, I need to make that turn there? This is not the best car for getting all the pickups. But I can get ahead on straightaways like this. Ah, see ya! Sweet 16, that is most definitely not Metacog. It's just that, trying to fool me. And of course we're being aggressive, as this car usually is. That's a good way to keep... Oh. I missed up. I mixed up which one this was. Here we go, I thought it was this one. But anyways, again. So the one car we can't get is Power Rocket, which is actually the car that I thought Power Pistons was. So this car is in fact a car that appears in Velocity X as an enemy, but it actually appears, darn it, as, oh, that was weird. It actually appears as one of Belcher's. Oh, come on, what am I stuck? Oh, jeez, no! What are you doing to me? The tricks continue. We have one left to make up for ourselves. We have a straightaway right here. We have a couple straightaways, so that should help me out. We're on a higher difficulty though, so the rubber banding isn't going to be as kind to us when we fall behind, I imagine. On the lowest difficulty, on the rookie leagues, it's crazy. You can literally see the car slow down in front of you when you slow down in any capacity. It's kind of entertaining. I see, thankfully I can get ahead on parts like this. There's not much going on. Hey Bert. Like to the point where I get first. But no, I was actually trying to think of Power Rock when I was thinking of this particular car. I don't have boost. Great. Ow! Bert, you jerk. Actually, I didn't need boost that jump anyways. But Power Pistons, or Power Rocket is the one I was thinking of, which is the enemy that appears in the underworld, the final levels of the game. see if I can get this last jump on the side here. And not mess this part up. Wonderful. Went pretty nicely. Yeah, so that's one character we can't get. I guess they will never be on our side. I guess Power Rocket simply defected from Otto's cause when he decided to join the world race. I'm not going to make that turn with this car. It's just not going to happen. This car is nothing but speed. Not much in the way of turning. It also occurs to me, on the topic of more things I somehow managed to screw up a little bit, it turns out that I forgot to do one of the rookie leagues. I skipped it and then forgot I skipped it. I forgot to do the Wave Rippers. There you go. Power pipes, yay! Burn! Awesome. I was just hoping to survive this league though, because we only have one more retry and a couple more races left. But yeah, so we will have one more. For the sake of getting to see a good portion of every team, I will go back and do Wave Rippers in the Rookie League. Plus, it'll be a nice warm-up after having finished this gym. Interesting 2-character initials there. So I don't need any particular position to continue. That's the thing. I might not have many continues left, but I actually do have enough of a lead that I have some leeway regardless, which is nice. You don't get anything for winning tournaments in this game anyways, which I think is kind of a strange idea. This would usually be, tournament mode is usually the main mode in which you unlock things in games like this one. So, strictly speaking, I could just like let myself lose a tournament and be okay. But I won't even let you continue if you don't have enough good enough score anyways. I won't even let you go through a complete tournament and then lose. Also, hooray, even more aesthetics. I like that we get to see more as we keep going on. I do wish that there was a bigger sample of the different level types earlier on in the Rookie League, but oh well. As you start seeing duplicates like space and whatnot. Also, now I think about it, we don't really have like a space-oriented car or anything, or a space-oriented team or anything, do we? What would you say that team is? So most of these areas somehow relate to a particular team, like water areas, of course, are Wave Rippers. Then we have desert, which would be Dune Rats, etc. Would space be, how's it called? Street Breed? Or something? I always have a hard time telling what Street Breed's aesthetic is even supposed to be. It feels a lot more obvious to me for all the other teams. But of course you have Road Boost too. I'm doing a good job on the pickups this time. Of course, now you say that. Nah, I wasn't going to get all of them anyways though. I'm not going to be worried about jinxing things I know I'm not going to get regardless. I authentically can't remember which button right now is actually the handbrake, which is just the normal brake. I don't really want to test it to find out right now. Also, Anubis! Hi, dude. One of the more photogenic mythical deities. Huh. So somebody missed a pickup there of some sort. There we go. I don't imagine it would be this thing that I just picked up just now. There's probably something else that just got opened up by me taking that. I mean hitting that and that'll open a way to another pickup. Darn. I only have half the pickups right now actually. Figured I would have had more. Darn. Hey, what did you do? I don't know what made that happen. Ah, jeez, game. Really? I'm trying to reverse. Ah, okay. Huh. Well, thankfully I don't need first or anything. Whoa, losing traction. I wish this music looped better. I like the music. Like, the music here in particular is actually pretty cool. In comparison to other tracks in this game that I already like. Ah, jeez. Alright. Alright, so we should be okay to get boost mode. Still no guarantee we won't mess something else up towards the end here. My first lap was pretty good though, I would say. Just had a few little hiccups towards the end there. That second lap. It's pretty this car is just a weird situation in general. Because its max speed actually does legitimately make a massive difference. Its super high max speed means that it absolutely dominates the straightaways. Oh, well, I turned to the side there. Oh, see, even the computer does that. But on the straightaways, you win against anybody else. Nobody's any match for you. So on straightaways, you really get ahead, but then on turns, it can be the worst. I have a pretty massive lead. I'll take that. Sue Tuner! Hey, look at that. Vicky, or whatever her name is. Someone else from the Velocity X team. On the Gearhead / Jenny side specifically. Okay. Glacier. See, now I like this. We're seeing so many new things. We're having a nice sample of everything. Last race, though. We'll finish off this episode with finishing off the story. Then next episode we get back into Rookie Leagues for a moment. Easier car, easier races, and shorter tournament. So we can right what once went wrong with not playing as the Wave Rippers. There are some consistent aesthetics you see throughout this entire game, it feels like. Like all the orange and white metal. Things like that. I can't tell if I sometimes feel like I see too much of the same thing in areas that are supposed to be different, distinct from each other. I can't quite decide which of those two words to use. Or if it's kind of nice that there is a connection between everything you see in this game. Can't quite tell. Slow acceleration this car has, though, at the same time is also a massive deal. That didn't feel or look very perfect to me, but okay. Yeah, look at this, just driving along, just gaining on everyone. So I'm still only in fourth somehow. Not the car to use to get pickups, though. I will say that. So I'm still not going to worry myself too much with getting pickups. I'm still able to get a pickups to unlock the first car for each of these places, which is nice. But also this car has a tendency, more than many others, to brake 200 miles per hour, I noticed when you're... Oh, I forgot I'd even done another trick already. This car has more of a tendency than many others to... Oh, goodbye suits. Oh, I didn't even really give him much benefit being up there, aside from getting the pickups. Awesome. Where was I going with that? I was going somewhere with that line of thought. Trying to focus on a game simultaneously sometimes leads to dumb things like that happening. Nice music though, and a new aesthetic. See, this one does feel pretty different. I mean, that area around, surround you, I can't quite make up my mind. Thanks. Thank you for that. I was trying to go the other way since I want to pick up on the other side too. Oh yeah, so this car does have a tendency more than many others to brake 200 miles per hour when you're on the ground. Which means, as somebody has pointed out, I don't know if I mentioned this or not in recording, but if you're going 200 miles per hour, then using any kind of boost, and that means... Shoot, barely. Darn it! Windows, shut up. Oh, of course it disappears when I'm about to press the button that says disable those notifications. Bert, ever. But if you do any kind of boost, meaning using turbo or hitting a boost pad, that always sends you exactly to 200 miles per hour, or maybe like 199 most of the time. Meaning, oh come on, I feel like I got that. Let's go this way this time. There we go, now I get to have our boost. There's another way you can go on the other side there too? Okay, man, if there's boosts on all of those, and that's a little crazy. Also, when did people get ahead of me just now? When did everyone just get ahead of me? I felt like I was going a faster way there. Okay, we're on different routes entirely, apparently. Yeah, it'd been kind of cool to take that other route. We'll see it eventually at some point. That didn't feel very great to me. I'd actually, in all honesty, man, I never got this jump. In all honesty, I actually managed to mix up just then which side of my car was the right side up. But yes, though, so boost pads and using boost can actually slow you down under certain circumstances, is what I'm saying. So how'd this work out? Unsurprisingly, Twin Mail managed to get second, beating out most of them. Pony Up seems to have some work to do in terms of the whole independence thing, but we worked on it a little bit. They might improve over time. And then there's Bert doing his old little investigating why that was staying behind thing, I suppose. Side draft, yay! More galleries. Alright, though, so that's going to be this episode, however. So that was the brief little story of one of the minions of one of Otto's minions. Belcher's minions, specifically. But a particularly aggressive, but still surprisingly effective car. Look at that. Yay. I unlocked Elite, but we're not going to see that for a while. I don't know if I want to. Of course, this car made things harder than it had to be, but in any case. So I'll see you guys next episode when we have a brief run through Rookie with Wave Rippers. Oh, Power Pipes is Wave Rippers. Oh, that's what I want to do. I wasn't really sure if I wanted 40-something. This would be cool. Or Golden Arrow. I was thinking we'll save Golden Arrow for later. But Power Pipes, yes, it's another car that has more speed than anything. Oh dear. And it has less grip. Oh geez. Okay, well, we'll have a similar experience. So this time it's going to be an easier tracks with easier opponents, so it might not be as bad. Anyway, see you guys. It's going to be Burn. Burn or not. Bye guys.